Now let's talk about the Serena Williams GLP-1 situation. It's been all over the media and several clients and peers have asked my opinion on it, so here it is. Now, to make one thing clear, as a weight loss coach, I work with many women who have been on GLP-1s and are coming off, who need my help whilst they are on these medications, and clients who haven't used them altogether. And Serena Williams has recently announced that she lost 31 pounds with the assistance of a GLP-1. And she's been clear, this was a personal health-driven decision. She was training hard, she was eating clean, but she was still struggling to lose weight after the birth of her daughter, and she made this choice. And that's the point. This was her choice. And I'm all for women feeling the best in their bodies, and I don't think that Serena can be blamed for wanting to lose weight if that was important to her. But here's the part where I ask questions. Is this really about health or profit? Because her husband isn't just clapping from the sidelines. He's an investor and a board member of Roe, which is now the company that Serena is publicly endorsing as a spokesperson. And that does change things, doesn't it? It makes you wonder. So does this feel like a betrayal of the body positivity movement that Serena once stood for? Can it still be body positive if she is using GLP-1s? And also, what is the message that this is sending to other women and young girls? Now, this isn't shade, this is just the way that I see it, and I think it's a conversation that needs to be had. Because in my eyes, the line between health and marketing has never been more blurred. Now, before we go too far, I am going to reiterate, this was her choice. And I'll always back anyone's decision to make that choice about their own body and their own health. If she was uncomfortable at her weight and she wanted to lose it, then it's not for us to say whether she should or shouldn't have used the injections. And the thing is, they can be helpful for the right people. They reduce food noise, they can help regulate your hunger, they can make you feel more satiated after eating. We're seeing such amazing transformations in blood pressure, in cholesterol, and in inflammation, just so many health benefits for people who are morbidly obese or overweight. But here's the catch, Serena wasn't obese. She was a world-class athlete. So what happens when people who are already at a lower weight start using these drugs? Well, we don't really know, and that's the bit that no one's talking about here. Now, she lost the weight gradually over about 8 months, right? So from that, we can infer that she was on a lower dose. And I also would bet that she ate quite well throughout. She's Serena Williams, she was an athlete, and she would have a lot of information about the right foods to eat, the protein, the fibers, the portion sizes. And with the amount of muscle mass that she has, I would bet that she also kept up her resistance training, which is so important for anyone on GLP-1s. So she would have done a lot of things behind the scenes to make this as healthy as possible that she hasn't shown. And this is where the conversation moves beyond Serena. Because let's be honest, this isn't about health anymore. I don't think that Serena has become a spokesperson for a GLP-1 medication because she just wants to make women as healthy and as strong and as capable as possible. I think it's quite clear that this is for profit, which I'm going to get to in a second. But the other issue is that we are literally marketing thinness. You can make yourself as small as possible by using these medications. And this is what we're seeing everywhere, celebrity after celebrity. And this is what upsets me. These drugs were designed for people with a lot of weight to lose, with really complicated relationships with food. And now they're being used to get rid of the vanity last 10 to 15 pounds that you have to lose. The I just want to lean out a bit crowd. That's where this gets really dangerous. And we're seeing so many women who are champions for body positivity take them. Meghan Trainor, the singer of All About That Bass. That song was an anthem for female empowerment, for embracing your curves. And now she's openly said that she's using Ozempic and has lost a hell of a lot of weight. Tana Mozo, she built her brand being wild, unfiltered, being confident in her skin, and she's admitted to being on it too. Or Remy Bader, who is a champion of plus size inclusion. They are now all openly speaking about their use of GLP-1s. And these are the ones that are open about it because most people are staying quiet. And then when you look at the price of this for a normal person, it's just going to make you think, is there any hope out there for me? In the UK, this will cost you around £200 per month just for the medication, and Mounjaro is being whispered that it will be increasing to £330. And in the US, some people are paying in excess of $1,300 US, unless they qualify under medical insurance. So when normal women, busy working mums see this, and they accept that they can't afford it, of course they're just going to feel defeated. But the overarching point that I want to make is this. What's being normalized now isn't just health. It's curated elite thinness wrapped in wellness branding. And that's not just frustrating, but it's really harmful. And I will die on the hill that celebrities should not be able to endorse prescription medication. Full stop. This isn't skincare, this isn't a bloody protein shake or some omega-3 tablets. This is a prescription drug that was created for a very specific reason. And now it's being sold on billboards, spoken about in podcasts. And influencers are getting commission splits on you taking them. They don't care about your health markers, your well-being, your fitness, your strength, your capacity. They just care about making a quick buck. And I find it insane that these companies can launch these products as if it's a bloody car. This should be a private, informed decision between you and your doctor, you and your dietitian or your nutritionist. And the final thing that I want to bring up is that in the news recently, there's been talk of The Biggest Loser. The documentary Fit for TV has just come out, and a lot of people are looking back at the methods that we used on the show and thinking, what the hell were we thinking? At the time, the show was changing lives, but now we're seeing that some of the methods were harmful and borderline traumatizing. A lot of the contestants gained the weight back. And I genuinely believe that in 10 years' time, we are going to feel the same about how we're treating GLP-1s now. We will question, what the hell were we thinking? Not with the drugs themselves, because they will continue to be life-changing for the right people, and I fully support that the right people go on them. And for that reason, I will continue helping my clients that are on them and helping people wean themselves off them. But when we're selling these injections with no education around nutrition, with no support on your stress management or on your exercise, with no plan for what happens when you do come off them, which you probably should, then that's where I question, why are we doing this? Just shrink at any cost, right? Well, the cost is everything: your muscle, your mindset, your metabolism. And that's why I'll keep showing up with this same message. Your health, your capacity, and your well-being matter more than just shrinking yourself at any bloody cost. And if you've been questioning all of this like I have, good. Keep questioning it and know that the right support is out there if you need it.